I'm sure you guys have heard about everything really going on with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's really been all over the place, and especially on this channel, obviously, because when a Call of Duty YouTuber sees all this big hype around one of the best Call of Duties ever being remastered, what's the first thing you would do? Obviously, what you do, you skip out on videos for a day or two, and then the day before that, you make videos on Sea of Thieves. That's smart. If guys, take some notes right now. This is how you be a Call of Duty YouTuber. You see the big story and you completely ignore it. But anyways, like I said, there's this news going around that Modern Warfare 2 is going to be remastered. That's still not confirmed, but it seems very likely. But then there were these leaks or supposed leaks that it's not going to have a multiplayer in it. And this I do find strange, and I think a lot of people do find strange. And the reason why I can't be disappointed like everybody else, because personally, during Modern Warfare 2's lifespan, I didn't play Call of Duty. Let's just say that I just didn't play it. I was the only 12-year-old in the entire universe not playing Call of Duty back then, so yeah, that was a thing. But regardless, I do find it quite annoying because I was really looking forward to seeing what everybody's talking about, and that's why I was kind of on the edge of them not changing anything, because I know that was a really big debate if they should change things and balance the game for Modern Warfare 2, and I was thinking maybe they should later on, but when it launches, just leave it how it was, just for people who never got to experience it in its glory to somehow get some of that feeling. But regardless, still a little besides the point. But the main thing I want to talk about is really this multiplayer thing been going around, and I know a lot of people have just already made their videos on it and their weird speculation videos, and honestly, some people are just absolutely crazy. Some people think that Charlie Intel, the one who broke the story about, I guess, this game not having multiplayer in it, they think that they're in cahoots with Activision, just trying to do a huge viral marketing campaign, which I don't think for a second Charlie Intel would ever agree to that. They would probably destroy their reputation. Honestly, they're getting so much that kind of messed up hate right now. They really shouldn't be receiving any of that. Like, it's a bit crazy, but regardless, it would be really smart on Activision. And who would to say that Charlie Intel's actually in on all this? What if Activision's just doing it themselves? Maybe they're leaking this email. And if you guys don't know where all this information is coming from and why I find it quite strange, and this is something I find absolutely hilarious though, is that they say a lot of different news sources are saying that it's not having a multiplayer. And there was things like Eurogamer, Charlie Intel, Kotaku, and all these other places, GameSpot, and just all these places. And it's funny because people were saying that we got double confirmation that this is actually not going to be a thing, because both Charlie Intel had information and Kotaku did. But the funny thing is that Kotaku got their information from Charlie Intel, so people are saying we got double confirmed. But regardless, I do find that quite strange. But for the most part, I can't say that this is actually happening for sure. Honestly, it makes zero sense for them to do this. I'm sure you guys have heard this from a billion other YouTubers. It just would be dumb to do that, to release a game without a multiplayer. And that's why I find it so unbelievable, because where is the money in video games now? It's definitely not in story and campaign games. Definitely not that. It's actually far from that. That's absolutely insane to think that that's even a possibility, that people would release that over a linear story game over a multiplayer game, because you can't really put microtransactions in that, and you can't really have it as a service game when it's a campaign that has an ending. That's kind of a problem. So I do find it kind of really hard to believe, and of course I'm sure you guys have heard all the different ideas. Maybe you're going to be able to get the campaign, and then if you pre-order Black Ops 4 you get multiplayer, or again, maybe we're just not getting multiplayer. Again, maybe this email is absolutely fake, or Activision's the one who sent it out to mess with people. I can speak English most of the time, just not all the time. But regardless, it's just that I don't know, I find it really hard to believe, and with everybody freaking out this much, I just wanted to just make a chill video just talking about it, because I just want to say how strange this is and how everybody's reaction is a little over the top. And I don't know, guys, it's a pretty weird situation that's been going on. But I'm just not sure. I doubt if they are releasing them remastered, which it does seem like that's happening because those leaks actually seem convincing, unlike all the other leaks about this alleged email. I actually think Prestige's Key actually also got this exact same email, and he said it looked kind of legit, so maybe it is. I don't know. I still find it doubtful that they would do this. Like that's a bit crazy. Honestly, I can't imagine them even thinking about this thought. Like, honestly, they're a business. They think profits. They do not think, let's be idiots. They're not idiots like, I hate when people talk about Activision, even though they do seem stupid for a lot of reasons, and they do make bad decisions, just like a lot of businesses. There's no way they didn't realize that this was a bad idea to release this game without a multiplayer. Honestly, they're not stupid for the most part. I know they have their moments, just like everybody has their stupid moments, like when you can't read the word of. That's never happened to me, if you guys are wondering. That was just a random example that came off the top of my head. Don't know where that came from. Don't ever know where that came from, but still, it's just that I don't know. I find it doubtful that this thing will, if it's launching, if this remastered is coming, it's going to not come with the multiplayer, or if it isn't going to come with the multiplayer, it won't eventually come, because it's just too ridiculous for me, and I just find it super doubtful. So regardless, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this whole situation. I don't really want to hear about all that crazy stuff everybody's been going out on, this overhype or overhate about this whole idea of things that aren't even confirmed to even happen. I just don't want to hear any of that, because my gosh, have I been spammed with that stuff in my YouTube subscription page and inside my recommended page, but I continue to click on them even though I know what they're going to say. I click on them anyways, and that's probably what happened with you guys, but maybe I did something a little different from everybody else, and this is something actually worth watching. It really isn't, because I was just talking about a couple of my thoughts, and I really wasn't very consistent with this video anyways. But regardless, I'm going to upload this because I tried uploading another video, and this is the real reason I'm talking about this, because I was trying to upload a different video talking about pretty much how the rest of gaming treats Call of Duty, and I really want to talk about that, but I just could not record that video for the life of me, and I just wanted to make it, instead of a video that's all scripted, I have to read word for word off that. I'll just do one off the top of my head, just talking about the current situation that's been going on in Call of Duty and the biggest story with Call of Duty. So yeah, this was a secondary video. Good idea. Good idea. The biggest story that's in Call of Duty right now. Only make it if your first video idea didn't work out. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Tell me what you guys think about this whole situation. Again, just don't do all that hate or overhype thing. I don't really want to hear that. But just go ahead, leave a thumbs up, do all the other YouTube stuff, subscribe, bell, share, especially bell, because lately the bell thing seems more important than ever, because I don't even get my own videos in my own subscription box. Obviously, I'm subscribed to myself, guys. I subscribe to myself with my other account that I watch all YouTube with, but don't know why I mentioned that, not important. I'm just going to end the video before I say something stupid now, but laters, guys.